LiveOddsSportsBookReview.com. Game number 2, Vikings and the Seahawks. Seahawks 3, 38.5. It was 3.5. Is this, I blindly have to bet Mike Zimmer because he's 9-1 in the preseason?
Some of it, definitely. I mean, you know, this is a Seahawks team that has a pretty good track record of winning games and covering point spreads at home in August. Wasn't so good last year, but that may have been circumstantial as opposed to a situation where all of a sudden Pete Carroll doesn't care about the preseason anymore. We saw very clearly last week that Pete Carroll likes winning games, whether it's August, September, October, December, January, whenever. But you made a good question here. Is the money coming on Minnesota just Mike Tomlin money? Because that's a interesting concern. Because look,
Mike Zimmer money.
Mike Zimmer, yes. Yeah. I said Tomlin, but I meant Zimmer. Zimmer's 9-1 against the spread in his first 10 preseason games. We have to ask ourselves, we don't want to look back and say, oh, well, I should have bet Zimmer in his first 10 preseason games. We say, how meaningful is this moving forward? Is it a, oh shit, I just should have done it the last 10 games and now it's gone? Or is it Mike Zimmer isn't still valued correctly in the betting markets? He can't be an underdog here. He can't be an underdog in any game. And I'm going to be betting on Mike Zimmer blindly. That's the question that bettors need to answer. And maybe we can help you answer with this. The Vikings continue to do all the little things right from a preparation standpoint. And when it comes to winning preseason games, boy, it's like if you play clean football, you're doing pretty well. Norv Turner talking about how productive joint practices were for the Vikings versus the Bengals last week. Quote, the great thing about going over there and working with Cincinnati is that we basically got 3 games because Wednesday and Thursday for the quarterbacks were game-type situations. Bridgewater wasn't getting sacked, but it was ones against ones. It was sped up. It was Cincinnati doing things that they're not going to do in preseason. So we got a lot of work against different looks, and I liked the way our guys performed in those situations. So Minnesota fairly happy with what they're doing, and again, doing a lot of the little things right here in the preseason.
Yeah, and the Vikings are banged up right now. The same 9 players who missed practice Monday sat out Tuesday. Not expected any will play tonight in Seattle. In addition to wide receiver Jarius Wright, you got Kendricks, Watts, Floyd, defensive backs Harris, Roberson, and White are hurt as well. You have to watch that with the Vikings. With Seattle, finally get back-to-back practice days out of Rawls, but he's unlikely to play too. What did Bevel say about Rawls?
Yeah, let me just go back very quickly to the Vikings injuries that you were just talking about because they're worth noting. Minnesota with significant injuries in the linebacking core and the defensive backfield. That's a concern to me here. They're cluster injuries, not 1 or 2 guys. We're talking about 5 guys that are banged up and not going to be playing for the Vikings. Let's talk now about offense coordinator Darrell Bevell for Seattle, talking about that running back position and the Rawls in particular. Quote, you know he wants to be out there and he's really chomping at the bit to get out there. We're just going to continue to let him progress, and this was part of it. Getting into team and getting some reps in team may enable him to get some reps in games down the line, and we're really pushing for that first game of the regular season, obviously. There's a chance for him to get in a preseason game, then we'll do it, but I don't know that we're going to see anything from Rawls this evening.
Yep, Wilson and the starters expected to play more than last week, possibly into the second quarter. You'll still get a lot of time for Boykin, and he'll get a lot of snaps, work on what he did wrong against the Chiefs, although he was great in the comeback win on the road. Hey guys, for the full video, go to sbrpicks.com.
Go to sbrodds.com. Browse, compare, and shop live odds available at top online sportsbooks.